Hello YouTube, my name is Pratik and in this video we'll talk about a few lesser known Chrome or Brave shortcuts. So let's get started. So I'll be telling them for Chrome Mac as well as Chrome Windows. So you need to figure out your environment and you need to use your shortcut accordingly. So I'm in my Brave browser. The first shortcut which I'd like to talk about is Command Shift A or Ctrl Shift A. So let me press it. So once I come in here, then I'll be able to see a few tabs, a few open tabs as well as a few recently closed tabs. And I can just go to this tab by searching like this, or I can even go to the tab by the arrow keys. Another useful thing of this shortcut is, let's say if I press Command Shift A and I press Enter, I'll come back to the last traveled tab. And if I do it again, and I'll come back to the last travel tab again. So this is very useful if you are using 20 to 30 tabs at a time, and if you'd like to travel very fast amongst them. The next shortcut which I'd like to talk about is Command Shift N. What it does is it will open a new Incognito tab. And the same shortcut for Windows is Ctrl Shift N. Now, if I'd like to close this, I can press Command W. And in Windows, I think it's Alt F4, but you can just verify it again. Now, coming back to the next shortcut, it's Command Shift T. Let's say if I close the tab by mistake, by pressing Command W, I close the tab. I would like to open the tab again, then I can press Command Shift T and the tab will open again. You can see the shortcuts at this particular place as well, and I'll also be putting it down in the description below. So the next tab which I'd like to talk about is minimizing window. You can press Command M so to minimize the window. I'm not sure about Windows, and you can press Command Shift held with Option to get the minimize tab back here as well. So this were a few tab management and minimizing shortcuts. A very common shortcut here is Ctrl Shift Tab to go back and Ctrl Tab to come forward. Ctrl Shift Tab to go back and Ctrl Tab to come forward. And the next category which I'd like to show about is navigation. So for navigation, you can press Command R or Control R to reload this page, and you can even press Command L to come back to the address bar and do a new search. Control L in Windows and Command L in Mac. Another thing which you can do is you can just press Command Shift B to hide your bookmark bar and Command Shift B again to get it back. Command Shift B to hide it again. Another shortcut which I like a lot is Command 1. It will open your history and you can see whatever site you have visited recently. One more shortcut up my sleeve is Command Shift M. What it does is that if you have multiple Brave profiles, then you can access it just by going it to any of it like this. And then you can press Command Shift M again so that I can show you a few more. You can open a guest profile, can manage the profile as well as add a new profile. Now the next shortcut up my list is, a zooming shortcut. Yeah, this page, and if I press Command plus, I can zoom in to 250 or I can even go further, and I can zoom out by pressing Command minus. A few more shortcuts up my list are Command F, which is a very finding kind of a shortcut. You can find anything over a page by pressing Command F, Control F in Windows. And let's say if I've done this and if I would like to go to the next one, then I can press Command G to go to the next one. One more shortcut up my list which is very useful is it is Command left arrow and right arrow. What it does is it won't let you click these keys, but you can rather do this and travel very fast. Like the previous window and the next window, it can happen very fast. So that was all. It was a long video. I'll be putting everything in the description. If you'd not like it in the video format, please do let me know if I'm missing any more shortcuts. So that was all. Thank you so much.